You had the Lions versus the Packers, and the Packers had a chance. You know, they were the only one of the only few teams to have a chance to create their own destiny. You know, that's what all teams dream of: a chance to punch their own fate, to have a ticket to their own fate. And the Packers end up choking. They they lost 20-16. But do you feel like this game was a big blow to Aaron Rodgers' career, to his legacy?
I would say his career. To be honest, I really wouldn't say his career. Because he was already kind of like in turmoil with Green Bay. Just the whole, even like 2 years ago when they didn't draft the first round receiver, and then it was just this all offseason talk. And then when Devontae Adams left, they was wondering was was Aaron Rodgers going to return? I don't think he's going to return. I think he's either going to retire or I think he's going to go to another team, most likely the Raiders, to pair it back up with Devontae. That makes the most sense. Um, but yeah, I don't think this is a knock on his career though. But for them to lose to the Lions, I feel like it was just good payback for the Lions. Remember I was telling you this Lions payback because a few years ago Aaron Rodgers threw that Hail Mary and won the game in Detroit. So now Detroit they went to Green Bay. They won the game in the last second. Not last second, but they won the game like the last 2 minutes, and yeah, they pulled it out. And I'm happy for Detroit, even though they're not going to the playoffs. This is big momentum for them going into next season. Jared Goff actually played really really well against the Packers. He shocked me. I think he might have had one turnover, but he was pretty accurate with the ball, especially throwing down the field. So yeah, I get props to
And
Detroit though, for real, for real. And then also
and
too, low key, that little penalty that number 7 had, that probably could have cost them a little bit. They got closer to the goal line than what they were supposed to. So
And we've seen this every season now. We've seen it at the end of this game. I'm sure if Aaron Rodgers comes back next year, we're going to see it at the end of the last game of next year. Every game, they're looking at Aaron Rodgers like, is this a last game? Is he going to retire? You see them walking out with Randall Cobb, and it looked like he did one last look around the arena to like, this really might be it. You seen him with Jamal
and
Williams. He asked for his jersey at the end of the game. He said he asked,
J-Mo.
can he? Yeah, he asked, can he have it? And Roger said, I'm gonna have to keep this one. And I don't know what that means. I
Hmm.
feel like maybe because I don't feel like if you lose a game and you get eliminated, I feel like what's the point of keeping that jersey?
Nah, but like exactly how you said it, bro. Like when I first heard that comment, I kind of was like, what the heck? But then then when I really really thought about it, I was like, oh, okay. This has nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers being like selfish, not wanting to give his jersey away. He wants to keep this last jersey that he played in Green Bay in Lambeau. You
It,
feel me?
that's what I'm
That's why I
asking you.
said
So
this
is he
is his
done
last
with
game.
Lambo? Oh, it was his last game
Yeah,
in Lambo.
I think he done. I think he done.
And I wanted to bring up this clip, and I wanted to ask you, what do you think that Adam Lazar was referring towards? Because I don't know if this is how the whole team feels. Is everyone this negative, or if it's just him? If he has like a personal problem with the team, or other players, I'm not sure. But let's hear what Lazar had to say.
This will obviously be a difficult offseason. Do you expect 12 to be back in the fold next year?
I don't know where I'm gonna be at.
Have you been reflecting about that when you left the field tonight?
I'm definitely going into the game with
Lazard.
realization that my first game here and potentially my last game, which it is, was going to be versus the Lions at home. So, I took just a few moments just to kind of soak it all in and just like pat myself on the back, I guess, and just be thankful for this opportunity and this experience to be here.
But yeah, so you heard what he had to say. He basically said he's not coming back. He didn't even leave the door open. He didn't leave a chance. He just completely shut the door and said he's not coming back to Green Bay. Do you feel like maybe Aaron Rodgers had to do with some of this? Maybe he's tired of the bullshit, tired of the shenanigans. There's a lot of drama going on this year, and there's been a lot of drama going in for the last 3 to 4 years. Aaron Rodgers has been on this squad.
Nah, yeah. So Darren should be happy, man, because I feel like Alan Lazard might be up to coming to the San Francisco 49ers just
I've
because,
been thinking it also.
yeah, and him and Purdy, they played together at Iowa State. So that's you feel me? That could be a big target for Purdy. Y'all, I don't think y'all got any receivers that's over like 6'4", 6'5". Maybe Jawan Jennings, but I think Jennings might be 6'2". But yeah, Lazard is legit 6'4", 6'5". He got hands, big body receiver. He had a decent career in Green Bay. Yeah, but hey, man, like I think he is frustrated. I think that was just his frustrations. But like you said too, I think that had a little bit to do with Aaron not returning. I think he kind of knows too, like Aaron's not going to be back. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes in the locker room that maybe Aaron was talking to maybe his guys about. kind of like hinting at like not returning.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
I think he's also irritated because look, the first question that the reporter asked him is about Aaron Rodgers. Is 12 coming back?
Yeah.
Not about me, not
Yeah,
about Adam Lazard. You know, my
Yeah.
contract's coming up also, but you don't ask about me, you ask about Aaron Rodgers. Literally every question is about the quarterback. That could get irritating. Even when we're watching it with Trey Lance, we're watching it with Brock Purdy. It's like every question is about the quarterback. Why are you not asking about George Kittle? Why are you not asking about like the guys that are making the plays? You're only asking about quarterbacks, and that's how it's always been. It's a quarterback-driven league. But I feel like that's where some of the irritation also comes from. What did you say though?
Yeah, I would say so, but in a sense, I mean, as a player, you can't really get irritated because look who your quarterback is. I can see if your quarterback was
It's
fucking Mike White. Like, I mean, it just depends on the situation because everybody knows, like I said, Aaron Rodgers was on the verge of maybe not coming back, so that's why they, and I feel like Alan Lazard, not even feel like Alan Lazard is the number one target for Aaron right now. So that's
well,
if Devontae was there, I'm pretty sure they would ask Devontae too, like, oh, what's up with Aaron? So that's why they asked Allen, is Aaron coming back? Because even though Christian Watson has been doing really well, I don't think he's the number one target. Even before Watson came, I feel like Lazard was the number one target. He was leading like the team in receptions until like the last few games when Watson went crazy. So Watson will take over though. Like now that Lazard is leaving, Watson will take over number one spot now though.
But like you said Lazard, he's never been a true number one wide receiver. If anything, Christian Watson, I think he started to become. Oh, you'll give him number one this year? I feel like Christian Watson took that number one spot after what, week 10, week 8?
No, that's what I was. That's what I was implying. Like Alan Lazard was the number one target, like the first, like I want to say 7-8 weeks, and then Christian Watson when he basically overcame all those drops and started, I think he had like 7 touchdowns in 6 games. That's when he became the number one target.